Hola de nuevo. Hoy estamos en Medal of Honor Pacif Assault y vamos a seguir jugando. Día de pato, 20 de noviembre de 1973.
Yeah! No way anybody's still alive on that joint!
Wouldn't count on that if I was you! Any of you new guys feel like throwing up? Word of advice! Do it now!
3-week wonders. That's what we called the new guys. That's all the training they got. It wasn't enough. It usually didn't last very long. No matter how much training you got or how strong you are, when you strap up and step on the battlefield for the first time, it changes you forever. Terror was just another strip of sand out in the middle of nowhere. But for many of us, it'd be the last thing we ever saw.
Tommy! I'll see you on the beach!
Nosotros somos Tommy. Sí, nosotros René es la primera fila de la derecha.
20 seconds! Conlan! Mount at 50! I'm getting hot on the wing!
maggot, puke, worm, and scumbag.
¿Qué pasó?
Just a few of the names I was given by my beloved drill instructor in the summer of 1941. Before then, my biggest problem was delivering groceries and not breaking the eggs. Now every time I turn around, some crazy Jap's trying to gut me. I remember asking the recruitment officer, "What's the deal with you guys?" I swear to God, he looked right through me and he said, "Deal? We're Marines, son, and we deal in lead." Next thing I knew, I was on a train for San Diego, soldiering for the Corps, boot camp.
Bien. 2 años antes. Esto es entre la guerra de septiembre de 1941. Al reclutamiento para San Diego, California. Estos en los Estados Unidos. Esa es la guerra entre los Estados Unidos y probablemente este video dure 15 minutos.
Rise and shine, ladies! Beauty sleeps over! Front and center! Do you understand me?
¿Cuánto salió esto? Pero porque tiene esto más gráficos que viejitos en el video.
In the beginning was God. All else was darkness. So God created the heavens and the earth. He divided the earth between land and sea. And these he filled with many assorted creatures. The dark, slimy creatures of the oceans God called sailors, and he dressed them accordingly. The flighty creatures of the air he called airmen, and these he clothed in uniforms which were ruffled and foul. The lower creatures of the land God called soldiers, and he gave them trousers too short, covers too long, and pockets to warm their hands. And on the 7th day, as you know, God rested. And on the 8th day, at all 500 hours, God looked down upon the earth and was not happy. God was not happy! So he thought about his labors, and in his infinite wisdom, God created a divine creature, and this he called a Marine. And these Marines, whom God created in his own image, were to be of the air, the land, and the sea. And these he gave practical, fighting uniforms, so that they could wage war against the forces of Satan and evil. And he gave them evening and dress uniforms, so they might score with the ladies on Saturday night and impress the hell out of everybody. And at the end of the 8th day, God looked down upon the earth and saw that it was good. But was God happy? No! Because in the course of his labors, he had forgotten one thing. He did not have a Marine uniform, but he thought about it and satisfied himself in knowing that, well, not everybody can be a Marine. This puts me one step above God, because I am a Marine. You remember that, and we'll get along just fine. Now you maggots have exactly 3 minutes until I expect you standing at attention outside. Fall out!
Romper filas. Lo que estoy diciendo. Vive Estados Unidos. Vive Estados Unidos. Vive Estados Unidos. Ahí están. Los trajes.
He scares me, Frank. I think maybe he is God.
Well, Jimmy, just keep your head down and do what he says, and we won't have to find out. Willie, you coming?
Oh, yeah, Frank. Oh, hey, Tommy, right? Tommy Conlon? My name's Willie Gaines. This here's Frank Minoso and Jimmy Sullivan. Where are you from, Tommy? Oregon. You?
Guys, let's head out. We don't want to piss off God, do we?
Today is the day we separate the men from the girls. You little cutes will learn the basic necessities for survival, and then maybe, I said maybe, you will become a part of the United States Marine Corps. Are you ready? Aye, Sergeant. Now, Baker Squad, you are to sit tight and wait for your babysitter to show up. I am not him. Able Squad, I want to see you ladies hightail it over to my obstacle course on the double. Move out! I want to see nothing but asses and elbows, ladies!
Let's make him proud, boys. Stick together.
You got it, Frank. Come on, Jimmy. Tommy?
Está español. Está mal español. Porque no me puedo mover. No tenis. Eso no es está recién en España. No, el español no es español de México, de Perú, de Bolivia, de Brasil. No puedes para decirles. No habla español. ¿Qué se dice? Colombia. Colombia es que es diferente.
When out on the field, you are going to come across many barriers that you will need to navigate over, under, and through. This course will teach you the Marines' way of doing just that. If you think you have a better way, you can leave now and go show your mother. You are government property, so you better do it my way, and you better like it.
Come on, boys. We can do this better than that group. Let's show them what we got.
Now get over that wall. Not bad, ladies. Now run through those tunnels. This here in front of you is the Marines' mud pit. Think of it as your own little swamp. Move out, piggies. Now get on your bellies and crawl like the birds you are. I will leave you. Now move it. We don't have all day, sweethearts. Get up and over those ladders.
Bien, un problema de que no sé, tuve que parar la grabación y ahora la pantalla se ha vuelto 360, algo así, no sé por qué. Pero sí,
Get across the pit using the balance board. Double time.
estoy compañeros. No, vale, ya no importa.
Now you are going to learn how to use that rifle that you love so much. Hit those dummies with the butt of your rifle.
Sergeant! I'm sorry,
You will not apologize. You will continue to destroy the enemy any way you can. What are you turd balls looking at? If the rest of you had half the strength of Private Minoso, I might actually have something to work with.
Tengo balas.
Well, I can't believe you all made it through in one piece. Now let's see how you girls handle the business end of your weapon. Get your butts onto that transport and we'll finish on the firing range. Move it!
What a hard ass. Knock it off, you two. That was the hard part. Let's move!
I made him boss.
Bien, nos vamos a pasar lo del campamento. Y ahí cuando ya sigan. Hábitos. Cuando él siga.
Welcome to my firing range. You will listen to every word I say. I have not lost a single scumbag on my firing line, and I will not lose one today. Do you ladies understand me? Now gather up some ammo, pick a spot on the range, and we'll get to work.
Take 1 box each, boys. 1 box each.
Tommy, Frank, check out Willie. That's right, ladies, I'm a crack shot. Just get me over to Germany and me and this rifle will win that war all by our lonesomes.
Talk is cheap, Private, but that's some pretty fair shooting. Let's see what you boots can do with the auto. You four head back to the ammo table and Corporal Bates there will issue you each an M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun. Do not let those rifles hit the dirt, maggots.
Hold up, Private. I'm gonna need to take those weapons from you.
Bueno, pero nosotros estamos todavía.
First things first.
Primero es
Private Conlon, grab that demolition charge from the table.
¿Cuál cargas? Ah, ya.
We haven't got all day, Conlon. You'll see behind me that we have some beat-up jalopies. Today, we're gonna blast the living hell out of them. Private Conlon here is gonna get things started. Private, get your sorry tail down there and plant that charge on one of those cars. That thing is live, so watch yourself.
Me dice que las piernas. Eso es lo que digo, sí, que piernas.
Now get your butt back up here, Private! Good work, Private Conlon. You may just yet make PFC. Let's move over to the grenade station.
No se pasa de granadas. Yo no tengo granadas. Pero ¿cuál granadas? No tengo granadas. Señor, no tengo granadas. Señor, no tengo granadas. Señor, despierte. No tengo granadas. Es que sí. Se murió la misión. ¿Cómo? ¿De dónde saco unas granadas? F. F, tío. Tap. ¿Qué hago? Oye, ¿pero dónde se quedó allá? Bueno, ni nada. ¿Dónde saco las granadas? Ah, tengo ni idea, pero tengo hielo. Voy a venir por acá. Nada. ¿Qué pasa si le voy a poner acá?
personal favorite, the M1919A4 30 caliber machine gun. I want 2 men. One is to act as a spotter and reloader. The other will fire the weapon.
Come on, Tommy. I'll spot for you. This ain't my cup of tea.
Okay, let her rip, ladies.
The boys in Jersey can see me now!
All right, pond scum, let's head to the mortar. You may notice we have a fine piece of craftsmanship on the mortar range. Well, you maggots are the first to get a crack at busting that jerry can into scrap. The first recruit who gets his mortar set up and hits that truck will win my never-ending, incredulous surprise. Well done, Private Conlon. Your heavy weapons proficiency has been duly noted. Now, except maybe for Minoso here, I most seriously doubt any of you will ever be in charge of anything but your own sorry-ass existence. However, there will be times when lives depend on one of you maggots making the right call in the field. I expect each of you to rise to such an occasion. Sullivan, there's a Marine bleeding to death in the open. You cannot reach him without support. Let me hear your call for suppressing fire. Suppressing fire! Minoso, you're one aggressive son of a bitch. I bet you'll be charging headlong into hell for the Corps. Let me hear you tell these crazies to move up with you. Move up!
I'm sad.
Outstanding. Gage, you, on the other hand, strike me as someone who'll turn tail and piss himself at the sight of an advancing enemy. Am I right? No, drill sergeant! Well, ain't that a shame? If the combat situation dictates, you may need to do just that. You are heavily outnumbered, Private, so you better tell your squad mates to fall back. Fall back! Good. I don't care if you're stuck in face with Rita Hayworth herself. You hear a Marine call out, you best respond. Private Conlon, you are being fired upon. Your squad is out of position. You need to get your fire team back into formation. So let's hear you rally these boys. Marines, rally up! Good, let's go! All right, men. That's enough for today. Good work out there. But oh my God, Gaines! You've just been shot! Hit the deck! I said hit the deck! Now, there's 2 things to do if and when you are hit by an enemy in combat. Number 1, apply pressure to the wound. Next, if you can, call for a corpsman. If you're lucky, one will be around somewhere nearby. Private Sullivan, I understand you have a medical background. Yes, Sergeant. Well, lucky us. Make your way over there a bit and play doc for us. Conlon, you take Private Gaines over to doc to get him patched up, and then hightail it back over here ASAP.
¿Cuál es el tipo de pesado?
Where you squeeze me there, Tommy? Thanks for the ride, Tommy.
Well done, Private Conlon, but you've just been shot as well. Hit the deck.
No me dispararon. Me dispararon. Ayuda. Ayúdame.
Apply pressure to that wound, Private, or we will lose you.
Me dispararon la herida.
Now, call on that corpsman so we can get you patched up and back into action.
Está poniendo tornillos.
All right, men. Good work today. I do believe that with a little more work, you may have a fighting chance. Let's get scrubbed up for mass. Move out!
Acabamos el entrenamiento porque el video va a ser muy largo.
Restructuring of position.
Campamento.
More on
Me
this
has
as information becomes
descubrido
available. This is Frank Turner reporting. A media storm is brewing from the likes of newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst and RKO Pictures. It seems Hearst is none too fond of radio writer turned director Orson Welles. Hearst claims Welles' new film, Citizen Kane, is taking inflammatory shots at him personally, as well as his eccentric lifestyle. Hearst is demanding the film prints and negative be destroyed, and claims he will not run any ads in newspapers or on radio stations that he owns. Welles' contract with RKO provides him final cut of the film and the funds by which to complete it. So the high-stakes standoff continues between the two media conglomerates. We'll follow this story as more news becomes reporting.
I'm Walter Brannigan, and this is World News Radio. World News Radio is brought to you by Apex Electric Refrigerators. For the best in cool food appliances, now with frozen food storage, it's Apex Electric Refrigerators. Found at most appliance stores, so ask for it by name. Apex. World News Radio is brought to you by Shortwave Broadcast, direct from overseas stations.